Friday. Welcome, Friday. We did a lot of stuff we normally do on Saturdays today, so I'm a little off on which day it is. So, welcome to Friday night here at the Layout. So, we got a lot of stuff to cover tonight, new things that are happening. So that have just come up in the past couple of days. Oh, I need to turn this down.
That was me.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah.
Well, I had mine up too for the game.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. I'll get this on here. There we go. Okay. So, let me see. Does the picture show it? A little bit of it. You can probably see in the picture.
Do you want me to turn it?
Maybe turn it just a little ways that way. Just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Let's see here. Let it refresh here for a second. And see what we got there. Oh, there we go. That's better. That's better. All right. So, the last thing that had to be, well, one of the last things that had to be done was have all of these windows put in. So anyway, welcome to the, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Welcome to it. Hope you guys had a really good day today. Like I said, we did stuff we normally do on the weekend today, so I'm a little bit off. I'm feeling like a Saturday. So we'll show you everything that we got going. Probably won't do much running tonight, if any, because we're just going to show you what's happening here, because we're going to be doing a number of live streams, quite a few live streams over the next few days with everything that's getting ready to happen. So we'll just give you a preview of what's going to happen. But anyway, as you can see, now we'll get to what we're doing. So as you can see, we have now got these windows in. They are in all the way around. I had to do quite a bit of work to each of these individual windows before putting them on there. Yes?
Isaac says I'm a few steps closer to a Locksound V5.
Oh, very good. So each one of these had to be painted the same color as the windows below. And then on top, I used the peacock teal to paint the roof, the metal roofs on each of these, and I had to weather them all. So that took quite a bit of time. That was a full day's worth of work right there since the last time we were together. And then I had to get all the openings adjusted. Some had to be a little bit bigger. So there's a lot of filing involved and everything. Now everything's sitting in here, but I do have some gaps, so I will take care of that. I'll turn the whole thing upside down, the roof, and I'll fill in from the backside with the teal color paint, and it should seal it all up and make it look really good. I got glue spots everywhere, but I knew that was going to happen, so those will all disappear when I do my final dull coat on everything. So it's getting there. Also, I got to get some of the last little light highlights have to be put up here on these areas.
Crochet Lady says hi.
Hello there. I did get the teal put into the roof. All right. So if you didn't watch our video on this station, I did some really good close-ups of it, but I'll do that here too this evening. I got to thinking about it. There would be no real copper left. Theoretically, this station on my layout was built in the probably 20s or 30s at the latest. So it's been a century almost since this building was made. I mean, we run a lot of modern locomotives and everything here, so bringing it into the future. So this thing has been here 100 years worth of oxidization on the roof. The entire roof would be this color. So there'd be no real copper left on it. So I just opted, what I did is I took my peacock teal that I have, the color, and I did a lot of blotchiness to where it's like it's still changing through the color spectrum of the oxidization. So, and then I did a black wash over the whole thing, and I've started to get my little shadows underneath. So it's getting there. You'll see it here. I'll get the camera and I'll get a zoom in on all this.
Habfan says hi.
Hey, we're just going over what's getting ready to happen over the next week on the layout tonight. So we're just recapping, having the station pretty well wrapped up. I've got to make the smokestacks that come up right here. There's 4 of them. I've got to get those on, and there's a little stairwell door that sits right back here for the roof, in addition to the 2 doors that have to go in on the sides. So there's virtually hardly anything left, and of course I got to fill the hole here for the side. Oh, so that's where those little rectangular wall sections go. I was wondering where those went. They go right here on the sides. I didn't even notice those openings. Okay, so well, we'll get it all there. So anyway, this guy is virtually finished. I've got maybe total work time left about 4 hours to get the main part of the building done. So then we were at Hobbytown today, and I got a couple little things here. So I got the styrene I need to make my planters for all of the flowers, and I kind of reviewed while we were there. I kind of looked at all the stuff from Woodland Scenics, and what was the name of the other company?
Army Painters.
Army Painter. It's got some really good static stuff that's going to be great for flower beds that we're going to have all around up here. So I had to pick up. I didn't have any. I was looking through my styrene, and I just didn't have any. So we got this pack of styrene today, which it's just perfect. I did some measurement on this. It's going to make the planters, when I make my perimeters around the beds, it's going to make that about a 2.5 foot tall planter, maybe just a little bit under 3 foot, so that if we're going to have people sitting on the edges and stuff around the plants. So this will be a good thickness for it. So this is only $4 for this whole thing, and I figured this would be easier than us printing off these strips. So I just went ahead and picked this up. So I'll start making the beds for this. I'll just do that on and off as I'm starting to work on the next station. I got some more parts of the new station. I'll show you those here in a second. So this is all, this is what's going to help finish the final look of this whole area up right here. So we got that. Then while we were there, I finally picked up this. So this is from Woodland Scenics. This is Static Tufts. They're just those strips. You can see that it's just like 5 strips of them. And the back of it shows you just trim it however you want it. I knew how I was going to do that anyway, but they're thin enough. We're going to use a lot of these for doing the overgrown grass and weeds, especially over here in our Skid Row area. And all along the wood, or not wood, but the concrete walls here, we're going to put some up along here and along there, so we can start to get some layering depth to the landscape materials. So I'll try this out. It says it comes with an adhesive. We're going to do a product review on this, let you know how it works out. I'll try it with the product adhesive to start off with. I just don't think that's going to be good enough. And that's not going to be the fault of the manufacturer. That's just going to be because I'm going to be going on applying these to varying base materials. So I will probably wind up using, if I can find it, we got a big bottle around here of Fabri-Tac. I don't know where it went, but it glues anything to anything. Oh, there it is. So I'm probably going to wind up using little drops of this stuff. You can get this at Walmart. I've used this to glue almost everything together. I use this to glue plaster together. I use this to glue scenery materials together. Yes.
Rula says the double-sided tape would do it, but it's pretty strong.
Yeah. Yeah, and this stuff right here, this is really strong too. You got to give it about 48 hours to cure, which is fine. I'm not in any hurry. I'll scratch out my little areas. I'll cut my little tufts, put them in place, put a little bit of this on, dab and put them in here, and then they're never going to go anywhere. Because this stuff, I've had, like I said, I've used this to glue things, and this, my seams that this glues won't break if I've dropped things before when I've had this glued, and the seams don't break, but the rest of the kit breaks. This stuff is just as strong as just about anything, any super glue. But it will glue any kind of material to any kind of material. It's great stuff. Like I said, this is my go-to when gluing plaster buildings together. So, like I said, the rest of the building would break before this goes. So I'll use this, little dots of it here and there, and we'll fill everything in with this. So we'll do a video on that. We'll do a review of this. We'll see how it looks, cut it down, how easy it's to work with. I just don't want to get a static grass because I only need to do like little areas around here. I'm not doing whole fields of this at this point. So for $10, this right here, this box right here is probably going to do everything I need to do in this area, including the Skid Row area at the back of the building. So we'll let you know how this goes. We'll have a few videos on that. So that'll be coming up this week as well. So that's good. I've got everything I need for that. So we're set on that. like I said, okay, so I'm going to show you this stuff. For those of you that weren't with us on the last one, we have our new station. So this is, there's two panels like this, front and rear, and they go together like this to create it. Okay. I'm going to probably add a few extra dividers in the windows and things, but this is it for the most part. This is the basic. It's going to be a pretty good size. You look at it here, you can see it's going to be as long as this building is, and it's going to be a little deeper. And it's going to go over here on this side. I'll show you where that's going to go in just a little while. So there's our two front panels. We've got all the pieces that create. He's got new pieces from right here. So this was going to be how this was. We were going to have, so like the front of the building right here. So it's going to be, this would be like if you're looking at it's over here, it's the front of the building. There's going to be this, and then this was going to be on the side like this, making this a depth in like that. Well, this just looked big and obnoxious, and it was just a big flat wall. So he reworked the wall, and now we have this for each wing. It's a lot smaller, but you got the extra windows in there. We're going to make these solid areas on either side. That's going to be like where baggage, luggage, all that. I'll probably put some doors down here on it that get taken out to the trains. On the front side, it'll just be solid. I'll actually cut some grooves in to make it a very nice block looking thing. So that's, we'll have that on either side like this. And then it comes back, and then you have the same thing exactly on the other side, and then it has two little wings on the side. And there's also a higher roof. There's a roof that comes up about this tall on it.
Crochet Lady says, yeah, if you place a lot of grass, you'll have to hire Okie to mow it.
Yeah. He's gonna bring his tractor up. So there's a new station. I'll be starting work on that on Monday. Because I pretty much got this done. I'll do a few things over the weekend, get the little bits here and there little fiddly bits here and there that I got to get done, and then I'll be able to get onto that. So I'm looking forward to that, because that's going to go right over here. I'll show you where all that's going here in a little bit. So we have a video. We took it today. Excuse me, I've got a lot of phlegm today. Really nice and gross. We're down in Rockford today, and we came across. We talked to the guy before. We just finally visited his place. He's got a tiny little shop. Used to have a big retail store, but he's downsized. He has for railroad. He's got every scale. He can still custom order everything that needs to be done. We'll have a video up probably tomorrow night for it, with his contact info, and we'll have a discount code for you guys. So if we're going to review the whole shop, show you everything. If you see something you like, you can get in touch with him. We're not getting anything for this. He's not sponsoring us. We're just doing it to help out another one of the hobby shops in our area. So if you see something you like, get in touch with him. You get a 5% there. It's a 5% discount on it. The thing's kind of cool about his place versus a lot of the other hobby shops is he deals with a lot of estates. When he had his hobby shop here in town for quite a few years, he got to know a lot of the local modelers. And the families have been contacting him as these fellows have been passing away. There's a lot of older fellows. So he's handling the collections. So there's some fantastic old stuff, old inventory. I'm not talking old like 50s, 60s. Excuse me, I'm talking something within the past 20, 30 years. He just got a massive Lionel collection in. So there's I saw some of the stuff there. It's really neat. What we show you in the video is only about a little less than half of what he currently has in stock, but he's getting ready to go pay off some of the collection that he sold, and he's picking up a bunch of new stuff. So I told him, I said, if you'd like, we will come video anything that he gets in big collection wise that's really special, which he gets a lot of. And then we'll put it up on our channel and give you guys the contact information. And if you see something you like there, all you got to do is get in touch with them, give them the code that we have, and you get some extra off of it. He always gives, he said 10%, at least 10% off of retail. if you order something, and then you'll get another 5% off with our code, so you get 15% off immediately. And the 5% also is on anything that he has like on sale too. So we will. We took what was it, about a 10-minute video.
Yeah.
About
Yeah, a
that.
little bit more than I think.
Yeah, really nice guy, very nice older gentleman. So he's we'll be doing that, and then we'll hit him at Christmas because he said he's going to do some good stuff at Christmas time. So we'll go down and like we did for Hobbytown, we'll do for him this year what we did for Hobbytown. He's got he can order from, I think he said he's still set up with Walthers and Athearn. Well, Athearn through who's the distributor now for Athearn? Who bought Athearn? Horizon. Excuse me, I think it's Horizon Hobby.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so it's Horizon, and I think there's a few others. So if there's something you're looking for, and you want to see what kind of a price he can get it for you at, give him a call. We'll put all that information up in the video, and then after the video is gone up and it's on the site, then we'll talk about it more, and I'll bring this card up and we'll do that, and I'll talk a little bit more about it with you then. So it was just kind of a neat little place. So it'll be that'll be coming up tomorrow night, Sunday at the latest, and you get to see some new inventory, things like that. He didn't have a whole lot of engines in right now. He said he sold a bunch, but lots of neat cars. He just sold a Lionel Challenger, I think he said it was, in that last collection.
Yeah.
So he's getting some, it was all brand new. And if it isn't brand new, he tests everything. I looked and we showed it in the thing. He's got test tracks for every gauge. He makes sure the stuff is clean. He has guys that do repair work for him. So if something isn't good, he makes sure it is. So it's a pretty good, honest business, I do believe. So we'll get you guys more information on that after we get the video up. So just another place that you can possibly do. He'll ship anywhere in the country. So he used to do that all the time before he opened up the store, when he was just working like he did in this smaller space. So now he's back to it, and he said he'll ship anywhere with that. So we have a really good video on that. So we'll have it up here pretty quick. So that's new. All right. So what else is new? I got to thinking about these colors here. We put the video up about it, and a lot of people said, boy, that's a pretty blue roof. And one person said it didn't look quite like an oxidized color. They couldn't really see any green in it. When I'm working over here and I've got the bright lights on, this is all green blue. The lights we have in here, we don't have enough lights. So for you guys to be able to see things really well. So today there was Amazon Days, is that what it's called?
Yeah, Prime Day. Prime
Days. So there was Prime Day today, and I found, I like working with this type of light. I used it when we were growing plants. So it's LED strip lights, but they're in their own little housing. It's not like the stuff you unroll. It's actually like an actual light fixture. So it was a really good deal. It was 6 of them, 4 foot long each, 100 and something lights per fixture, and it was only $34. So that was a pretty good price. So all these things that you've seen in the ceiling, all these can lights and everything that are up here, all this is going away, and we're going to put all 6 banks of lights in here. I'm going to do it in 2 sets. We'll have a set of 3 that's on when I'm just working and I don't want to be blinded by all the light. And then we'll have the other set when we're doing operations. Because I can see a lot of shadow areas that you guys are missing really great details and things. And I got the bright white version. So that should look, that should brighten everything up. We're going to play around with the placement. I'll hold it up. We'll turn it on. We'll hold it up. And Gabe will get in here with me. And we'll take a look and see where to place these to get the most optimum effect for getting the most light on the scene for you guys. So I'm thinking about one here. Probably 1, there'd be 3, and then we'll do 4, probably 5, and then 6. So I'll figure out how I'm going to wire they plug into each other with like 2 foot long wires. They give you plenty of extra for that. So I'll be able to place them however I want to place them, so I can run them in order. So I'm only going to have, right now we have essentially, I think about 12 plugs coming down for these LED lights to plug in. This is going to bring us down to 2 plugs with on-off switches by the door. So this is really going to brighten everything up, and so when we start to work on the yards over here, I'm going to have a beautiful bright light, 4-foot long bright LED light over here on this back wall back here, so I'll be able to really see everything well. We like these. We probably will get the same thing, and we'll put them underneath here for the lower level. I'll probably only need 3 for that, 1 on each one of these walls, and that'll probably be more than enough light we're ever going to need. So we'll recess mount those. You won't even see them when we're doing stuff. So we'll see how these go, and then we'll pick up another 3-pack if we like it. So that takes care of that. So we'll have that hopefully early this next week. Probably by midweek's live streams, you're going to see this place bright, really, really bright. So that'll really help too, because right now behind me, you can't really discern the Titan is painted. Because it's just the light, we don't have enough light, so you can't really tell this tallest one behind me is much of a difference over the one sitting next to it. So you're going to start to see these subtleties come through with the better lighting. So we'll get that all squared away this week. The other thing we're doing this week is right down here. I'll admit it, I'm burning out on buildings. We've built a lot of buildings, and I need just a little bit of a break on the buildings. So we're going to take this lower level that we have, and we're going to put our dog bone in. We're using Unitrack down below, so it's just going to go fast. I'd really like to work on some scenery, so I'm going to build a whole bunch of mountains down here that are going to be in this L shape right here behind me that the track will snake through. I'll have a set of tunnels right here. We'll just have all kinds of things going on down below here. Probably a river, bridges, the whole works. But I'm just going to get it up and get it going pretty fast. Once we get the track down, I've got all this extra foam sitting in the stairwell, so we'll bring it in, we'll start cutting it, and we'll start having some really great scenery down here where we can get some really good live running stuff. I really want to start seeing, I'm sure you guys are getting just as bored as I am, of just, just passenger trains stopping and starting and stopping and starting. I'd like to get some freights running through the mountains up here, and maybe even some coal trains. I came across some really neat, there's a new car came out from Athearn in its scale. It has an O and W on the side. It's a really pretty mint green. I'd like to get like maybe 10, 20 cars of those and have that snaking through the mountains down here. So we'll look about getting a set of those once we get into the mountains down here below. So this is all stuff that's coming. I just need to get past this and the Union Station back over here. But this guy, I'll get him sanded. It is going to be such an easy build. The only thing I'm not happy about is we don't have window frames for the windows. These upper ones right here. I would have liked to have had window frames in that. So I'll probably just wind up seeing if I've got some scrap around here, but if not, I'll have him print me off. We have a print file that gives me these little ridges. Remember the ridges that are on the plastic?
Yeah.
Maybe you can print me off a bunch of those.
Sure.
And I can just create the window frames off that. Or maybe we can do the measurement. You can actually create a frame and we can put it in there.
Yeah.
So, because it just looks too just bleh.
Oh.
So I want to take care of that. So, but the rest of it, I'll get it sanded and we'll get it done. We have to measure. We have to get the base done before we get the roof section, because we changed the whole file on this. So I need to actually build the center section, and then we can create the roof section. So I'm going to try to get that done as quick as possible so you can finish printing the rest of this. So that should be all. We're going to be very busy this week. We're probably going to be streaming quite a bit. We may stream while we're hanging lights. I don't know. So there's going to be, for sure, when we start to do this down below, we'll be streaming on those days. As we start to lay out the track plan, you guys can give some input on that, because I've never worked with the Kato Unitrack before. So I'm not sure exactly how that's going to go. I'm not sure how good it is, so we'll just have to wait and see. I just didn't want to take the time right now to hand lay well, not hand lay, but put down flex track and have to do all that. I just wanted to put it down so I can start doing mountains. So that's so there's been a lot, as you can tell. When did we stream last?
When was it? What, Tuesday?
Tuesday.
I think it was Tuesday.
So lots have changed in 3 days. So like I said, just doing these dormer windows up here, that took a little over a day to do all of that. So I painted quite a bit. I painted and weathered on one day, and then had to do all the extra paint details on another and then install. But it looks really good. So I will get the camera, and I still don't know where my door went. We may have to print the door back off.
Okay.
And,
Yeah, if maybe I'll grab it.
Yeah, and those two little side windows, if I can't find them down here, we're probably gonna have to get those
Yeah,
two
those
little,
curves.
no, there's two little tiny windows on either side of where the sign's gonna be,
Oh.
on either side right there, and I know I have not seen the little square windows for that, so we're gonna need to see if we can find those.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
So I'll need those two and I'll need those two in the door. I think, and I've got the two doors for up here, I do believe. Yeah, they're just not solid. I don't understand why they gave me door frames and no doors.
Yeah.
So I may just go on the back side and paint it, maybe the cream color, and then I'll just glue a piece on the back side, on the inside of each one of those, just to give us the door up on top.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I forgot all about the air conditioners and the ductwork.
Oh yeah.
So I got to put all that on there too. So I got a little more time involved on this than I actually remember having to do. Plus I got to make the stairwell that goes down and put our safety railing around the top up here, and so that we can have some people up there. All right, so that's what we've got. I mean, it has been busy. I'll show you the table here in just a second. All the paint that I was doing these things with. So and I think I have one over there that I've actually done. Yeah, I do. Okay. So that's where we are. So I'm gonna get the camera. I'm gonna show you this thing. I'll get some close-ups of this so you can see. Hopefully, when we get the lights in, I'll do the same thing later next week. You'll be able to see the colors a little better. But I'll because everything. In fact, somebody on the video that we showed on this actually said they thought the brick was black. There was a cool looking blue roof on black brick. So I when I heard that, I was like, okay, we're not getting enough light to it for the camera to pick up all the little nuances of color and stuff. So, all right, so let's see what we got here. All right, so I'll get some close-ups if I can. Let's see if you can see the colors. Okay, so there, on mine, I'm showing a really nice red brown on my screen. I'm showing a really nice red brown with the black mortar between the bricks. And you can see all the weathering that I put into all the windows. You can see it in all the little joints and stuff. I showed this in the video. We've got, you can even see I put the black in here to show the actual window, different window parts of the frame.
Crochet Lady asks, did the acrylic paint arrive, or is that you're supposed to critique?
The paint was supposed to be here today. Then we got an update saying the paint was going to be here yesterday. And then we got an email from the shipping company that says, oh, we couldn't find your address. It's being forwarded to another address. So then we get another email tonight that says the paint is going to be here tomorrow on Saturday. So hopefully it comes in. We'll see.
Yeah. All
right, so now you can see here. See, now this does show up a lot more as blue than it does green. I'm looking at, there's quite a difference right here on screen versus this. This is so green.
I checked the camera settings.
Uh-huh.
And there's nothing.
Nothing? Okay. Well, trust me, this is not as blue as what this is looking on my screen right now. This is a beautiful aqua on the building itself. I can see now that I'm looking at it on this screen, I can see now why people are making the comments, it's blue. It really isn't. I don't know if I can back it out to get some green. No, I can't. It's not doing it at all.
See how it's translating.
Yeah, I mean, it is really, let's even back up even further. No. It is really a beautiful blue-green. So it just is what it is. There's nothing I can do about that. Like I said, you can see the little gaps around. I'll get that all backfilled, the gapping all back there.
Josh says hi.
Hey, Josh. You can see here some reflections of the glue. When I dull coat everything, that all goes away. Back has exactly the same thing. You can see the little finials up on top right here. Let's see, can you see the difference in the colors here? Kinda. This is really a beautiful blue-green. All of this stuff right here is really nice along these edges. This overall is blue-green, and then this stuff is really blue-green along here. And then I did the black wash on it, which is starting to give me my streaks, the weathering streaks. I'll add a little bit more here and there right underneath the windows, bring down a little bit. Here, I'll do that when I probably start working on this, getting the air conditioners on and things like that. I'll just get that wrapped up. This is where the sign's going to go. I'm going to cover that big opening with a sign. Probably just have it say Union Station on here. I don't know if we'll do raised letters or if I'll do something printed, but it'll look good either way. So this, I've got to do a little more red highlighting here. Now this does show up as the good red. This really translates well, the screen versus the original. So I'm hoping you're seeing this as the red brown, but I don't know. And the gray is called elephant gray. And you can see the gaps here. I just don't have anything glued down yet. It's just kind of floating.
Josh says that's a beautiful train station.
Well, thank you. So we're almost done with that. So then, like I said, that's next. This Union Station is next. Whatever we're going to do with that, that's going right here next week. We'll start that build right here. So here you can see, maybe you'll be able to see. I don't know. Let's see here if you can actually. Nah, it looks blue. It's not translating any green into it at all. I mean, I'm looking at beautiful blue-green right here, and all I'm seeing is green in the bowl. So well, this is peacock teal. Take my word for it. If you're wanting to do an oxidized copper, this is a great color. I would recommend this highly. Yeah, you can't even tell in the water.
Hi, Josh.
So let's see here. So here's what is this one done? Yeah, this is kind of done. You can kind of see the black wash on top to give the shadows and things around the edges of the windows, and then there's the around the frames themselves, and on the inside I did a little bit there, and there's some there on the sill. You can see all that. So every one of these windows had to have that done prior to installing it in the roof. I practiced on them to start off with just to see if I liked the color on the top part of the roof, and I did. So because these were just painted this cream all the way around, but I thought, well, that just didn't make any sense where the whole roof has got the copper on it. This area right here just really needed to be done in the copper. All right. So like I said, this is some of the those tufts of static grass we just bought. They're going to go along this fence line back here and around the base of the buildings and all that. So we're real close on this to getting this section right here finished up. I was just kind of waiting on getting some scenery materials, and we finally picked that up today. So I'm probably going to try to finish this block here fairly soon. This is the lower area we were talking about. I'll get all this stuff cleared out of here, and we'll start working on the Unitrack, and that way we can start working on the mountains. All right, yeah, let's see. Yeah, you can, well, now see when I get to this light right here, you can definitely tell the gray from that gray. But when we get those lights in that we're going to replace these lights up here, all these can lights, we'll get these huge banks of lights that are going to be in, they'll be here on Sunday. So when we put those up, it should just light this whole thing up. You'll be able to really tell the difference in the colors.
I won't, Josh.
All right, so I can't remember, do we have anything else? So, the video, like I said, we'll have the video on that new little hobby shop tonight or tomorrow.
That should be tomorrow.
Tomorrow. We'll have that tomorrow with the discount code that you guys can use. So we'll have, let's see, what else have we got? Seems like we had another video coming. I don't remember. We'll come across it.
Yeah. Well, he's going to the train show tomorrow in Decatur.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were supposed to go to the We were gonna go to the N-Scale convention today, in Milwaukee, the national convention today in Milwaukee. And I just, we did, we told you guys we were doing that volunteer work for the food pantry on both Wednesday and Thursday. And those days took a long time, especially, well, both days did, because Wednesday we wound up having to wait about 4 hours for the truck to arrive because it kept being delayed because of the rain and other issues. So we were over there till about 1. We got there, I think it was about 8 or 9. And then some people were really late coming to help on Thursday, so it was pretty much just me and one other guy running all the boxes out to the cars. So that lasted quite a while. So it was just a long couple of days. So I got up today. I was talking about with Gabe yesterday, and I said, I am just not in the mood to go to the trade show. I'm tired, and I just didn't feel like doing it. So that's why we took today to go to Rockford, because we knew about this little hobby shop. I wanted to go down. So we called him, made sure he was going to be open, and we went down and took care of that. And we hit Hobby Town also, because I picked up he didn't have any of the static grass at the hobby shop, so I picked up the static grass at Hobby Town today. And also I wanted to get the name of that car, because I was so off on that it wasn't even funny. That little N-Scale coal car. When it had O and W on the side, I thought maybe it was like Ohio and Western or something. It turns out it's Pacific something or another. So I don't even know why we have an O and a W when it's the name of the railroad company was PW something or another for the reporting marks Pacific and something. So, but I did get the name of it. We got a picture of it, so I know I can start tracking it down, see if I can find it cheaper than $32 a car online. So I'd like, because like I said, I'd like to get about probably like 10 of them for the mountains down here. Yes, you were laughing?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, okay.
Just about the naming.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, have you got your phone right there?
Yeah.
You get the name of what it was. Okay, so on the side of the car, it has that beautiful mint green, has a big O and W on it. So like I said, Ohio and Western or something like that, or Oklahoma and Western.
Pacific Rail Leasing.
Pacific Rail Leasing. Yeah, that's the name of the company.
Mm.
Hey, show them the picture. Can you show them the mint?
Yeah, hang on just a sec.
Well, given how the camera is showing up greens and stuff, I'm not going to guarantee you're going to see the mint on it, but mint colored, but it is really pretty.
Yeah, here it is. There. That's that. Pacific Rail.
So it's whoever O and W is whatever rail company they lease to.
Well,
I bet.
the P&W is the lease company. If the reporting marks will be the lease company.
Well, Pacific Rail is leasing. It's PRAX.
PRAX, yeah, Pacific Rail, that's the lease company.
Yeah. But
So I don't know.
why is it?
Yeah, I don't know what the other is. But it's a beautiful color, so I want to get about 10 of those. They look nice, snaking through the mountains we're going to have down here. So we're going full out on this over the next couple of weeks. So we take just a slight break from the buildings so we can get this whole lower area running and going. So we'll have that pretty soon. So we give you guys something different to look at.
Josh likes the train car.
Yeah, it's a cool looking car. It has the load in it and everything, so it looks good. Although I'll probably wind up yanking the load out, putting a little bit of weight in the car, and then I'll use the cinders that I've got, the black cinders, the fine, and I'll wind up making my own custom load in it because then it'll look more real. So I'll probably wind up doing that anyway. So it didn't really matter whether it had the coal load or not. All right, so I think that's where we're at. We were going to do a very long live stream tonight because we caught you up on everything here that's going on. Because what do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had 6 things going on this week. So this past week, so we caught you up on all that. I think we will probably do a live stream on.
Oh, Brock says hello. Nice color on your new car.
Nice color on a new car.
Oh, that was just a car that we were looking at there at Hobby Town.
Oh, yeah. I thank you. We didn't buy it, but I wanted to get the name of the company because I think I can probably get a little better deal than $32 a car. So I just couldn't remember because I got home when I saw it the first time, I didn't get the name of the company on it, and I sat there and I tried every combination of O&W, which is on the side of the car, blazoned in big letters, to try to find the car again, and didn't find it. So I typed in Athearn, N-Scale, O&W, Ohio Western, Oklahoma Western. I tried all kinds of combos, nothing came up.
Brock says looked almost olive drab.
Yeah, it's more of a light mint, is what it is. It's really pretty. I love the green colors, as you can tell by the stations. So it'll look nice down here in the mountains. So we'll see if I can find a good deal on those. I'll pick some up, maybe at the shows. I don't know. We're only about 2.5 months away from the show starting. Monroe show comes up early September, so I'll start to see if I can find some of these things at those. So yeah.
Jeff says hello and nice work.
Hey, well, thank you. We're just catching everybody up, and then I think Monday I'll have my new lights in place, and
He says good luck, buddy.
Oh, thanks.
Brock does.
Oh, thank you. And then we'll try the new lights in here, see how it looks to give you guys a lot more light, because I can even just see on the little screen that I'm looking at here on the side. It really is fairly dark in here, even though I have let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 LED lights on in here. It needs a lot more than this, especially as we get more and more of these skyscrapers in place. So yeah, like I said, I'm glad these windows are done. And like I said, I've got the picked up today. I picked up the styrene I need for all my plant beds to get our flower beds rounded up here. So I'm going to be bringing in some really great splashes of color. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how that all comes out. All right.
Let's see. Jeff asks, where's the show at?
The show that we have coming up in September is in Monroe, Wisconsin. It's about 40 miles from us to the west. And then after that, we have the show that's in West Bend, Wisconsin, which is about northern Milwaukee, about 20 miles out of downtown. And then after that, we got Train Fest in Milwaukee, the biggest one up in the entire upper Midwest and most of the country, actually. It's huge. So we have 3 months in a row of fantastic train shows. And then we have December off, and then January we will be, we'll be displaying our buildings at both the West Bend show and at the Stevens Point show, which is way north of here. We'll be doing it this year. We'll get a couple tables there. That's about an hour, maybe an hour and a half north of Madison, Wisconsin. All right, so what do we got here question-wise?
Oh, Plumberbog says, hey.
Hey, we're going to send you an email about this next week, see how you're doing on stuff like that. I talked about that with Gabe today. I said we need to get some stuff, see how you're doing, see if you feel like doing it, and get together for doing that. So we'll get with you over this weekend and see how you're looking. Yes.
Let's see. Brock says your shirt is matching a railroad. You need a patch of the railroad name on your shirt.
Yeah.
That's a mid color.
Actually, this color right here, if the color came out okay, it's not. It's looking blue on the thing. But this is actually just a little bit darker than the color on the those cold cars that I found. So I really like the color. So
Josh says, I love the train station and the tallest building that almost reaches the ceiling.
yeah. Well, we have 2 that do that right now. We've got the Alexandria, which is right here. It's only about maybe a quarter of an inch from hitting the ceiling, and then Titan over my shoulders about 3 inches from hitting the ceiling. And this one, though, that's going to be our biggest one as far as the square inches on the face goes. Well, we haven't decided yet. We'll put a vote up about that for you guys. The Chimera or Cerberus that has the 3 sides, that'll actually be our biggest building. Even though it's not our tallest, it'll have the most window space of anything because of the 3 actual towers that are connected. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Like I said, we've decided to bag that huge building that was going to go over here because of the station. It just would have overpowered the look of the station that we're going to do. So we're going to have 2 more tall towers that are going to go almost to the ceiling over there. We might put one that looks I got the file, looks like the Empire State Building. I love Art Deco, so I think, it's got that kind of a look. Maybe I can find the Chrysler building. That'd be pretty cool to have both of those side by side right there as corporate offices. Yes?
Yes, we have a lot here.
Okay. He's snapping his fingers at me like, wrap it up, wrap it up.
Yeah. Well, I have like 20 comments to go.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Jeff says we have nothing here in Illinois. I got my channel back. YouTube shut me down and now I'm back, but I decided Facebook is better. I have my interested people on there.
Yeah, I've
Thanks
got
to my ex-supporters.
Yeah, we've got our Facebook page too. I don't really do a whole lot with it. I post the new stuff with this on there, and that's about it. Okay.
Okay, let's see here. Plumber Bog says yes, doing well. Can we plan on the following week? I have to travel for work this next week.
Oh, sure. We're at your disposal on that. I mean, I work from home. He's off. So whenever you've got time, you just let us know. We'll get it worked out. Okay.
Okay. Brock says I'd wear your shirt if it was 2X. Was okay. Never mind.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Jeff says I had to come on and let anyone know if anyone's interested.
For the show tomorrow.
Yeah, about the channel being
Oh, okay.
shut down and
Okay.
getting it back and being on
Okay.
Facebook now. Let's see here. Josh says you are welcome. And Brock says interested about what?
I wonder if he's probably thinking about my comments too.
Yeah.
There's a guy that lives about 40 miles from us. He's been with us for quite a while on the channel. He's been down here. We gave him a bunch of the bridge sections. I printed off and gave him a bunch of the elevated bridge sections, and we're getting together whenever he has time. He's pretty busy with work right now. So what's coming up is we're gonna, whenever he's got a little time over the next couple of weeks, we're gonna get together and I'm gonna show him how I weather my cars. So we're just gonna have a weathering day here. So we're just gonna go down to the dining table, throw a bunch of tarps down so we don't get the dining table ruined, and we're just gonna get crazy with paint. So we're just gonna weather up a whole bunch of stuff. So I picked out 4 cars. They're around here somewhere that we're gonna do. I'll let him keep 2 of them. He wants to do an engine, so I found an old engine shell. Show how to fade that down and start doing the things that need to be done on it. So that's what that's about.
Let's see. Josh says, oh, yep. Ryan says, can't wait. Really appreciate all you do in your time.
Oh, no problem. Like I said, I'm glad you're feeling better. That was kind of scary with how sick you were with that, and then
Yeah.
I hope everything's okay from the accident. That all worked out all right. Nothing, no neck thing, no nothing with that. So just whenever you have time, we'll get together and we'll do all that. We'll have a good day. And we'll come up here maybe by then. If it's a couple of weeks, we might even have the unit track down here, and maybe some of the mountains in place. And we'll run some trains down here on the lower level. So we'll see what we got. We'll see what we get done. I have all these ambitions, and then time catches up. So
Let's see. Brock says I tried to get into your channel the other night and I couldn't because of members only.
oh, we have a members only section.
Yeah, we have some members only content.
Yeah, we weren't live with that. They were live, but they were members only from like a month or so back. So we just we do occasional videos for that. You'll be able to get into these always that we have. So unless it says members only on it, then and we put that in the title, you'll be able to see everything. So I think we only have right now like maybe about 8 to 10 things there. I do need to put another video up. It's been a while since we've done that, so I'll shift one over there. But you guys see most of it. I mean, we're doing like 3 to 4 live streams a week right now. So maybe in the month I'll do like maybe 1 for the members. So you guys will see 1 versus like 16 almost, 12 to 16 videos that you guys get to see. So yeah, it's just a extra section. We only have 3 members right now, but they've been with us quite a while, and they just keep re-upping, and we just use that, the funds from that to go right into this. In fact, I took the members only stuff today, and that's what bought me my little Tufts, this stuff. I used the last month's members to buy this, so I can start putting the static grass little clumps every place I want to put them. So that's what that's for. So everything that we get into the channel via donation, via memberships, all that goes straight back right into the layout.
Okay. Boggs says, "Man, I have too much drama. Haha, that would be awesome, and I can't wait to see everything in real life."
Yeah, yeah, and like I said, now that we know that doesn't look as good in video, in live streaming, so you'll really like it when you see it. Okay.
Josh says, "My uncle Don Bigley has cancer around his heart."
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear.
Yeah. So when you come over, we'll definitely you'll definitely be able to see stuff, and because all you have to duck under, and you can come get in here real close and see everything that we're doing on this. So and then probably down here by then I'll have the mountains carved. Well, at least probably 1 or 2 mountains carved, and I'll get started doing the painting. I'm not going to do granite down here. I'm going to do more limestone down at the bottom, so we'll have more of the yellow browns. I think. Well, maybe with some granite mixed in here and there, maybe some layers of it here and there. All right, so
okay, let's see. Brock says, "I do too, bud. Ambitions."
yeah.
He says, "I was wondering if you were doing live weathering on the members only." Because I was wondering if you were doing live weathering.
The members only. No, we did. I can't remember actually if I can't remember the last time I actually did weathering on a live stream. I know we have done some weathering on the live streams, but I can't remember. It's been a while. So I do plan. I've got a set of cars here I want to get done, not just when I get together with the gentleman that's coming. I've got some containers I really got to get through because I want to start working on my container cars. So I might do a little bit of that, showing that live. Show you how I get the streak effects and everything. Where do I have? Oh, here. I don't know if I'll give you guys a close-up on some of the containers. I'll show you what we do. If you haven't seen a close-up of this, find them. Oh, here we are. I just tucked
Brock says, "Are you 2 Dollar Tree buyers? Beautiful cheap flock in the art section, 2 colors."
Yeah, we do. I have picked up a few things from time to time there. Okay, so here's.
Oki says hi.
Oh, hey! Glad you joined us. Let me see here. I'm trying to get that to focus in. Okay.
Ryan says, "I think Oki's convinced me to finally get some FVC locomotives."
So there's kind of what we're going to do when we get together for weathering, and I'll show how to do that.
Those look so good.
Oh, well, thank you. That one's a little heavier. This one's a little lighter. So I just do a variety of finishes on stuff. So I'll plow through getting the containers done. And then the cars, you can see down here, I've rusted all the, well, if I had really good lights, I'll have really good lights by Monday to where you can actually see it. I've got everything rusted and blackened on the walkways, and the sides of the cars are all nicely weathered. So that I'll do something like this. You can actually even see, like on the end of the Simpson car, it's all weathered up really well. So we'll do something like this here fairly soon, because like I said, I need to get through these containers so I can start getting onto the cars. I've got about 10 cars I want to get done total and get loads in and have a nice little container train. Nothing big as far as the total goes, but it'll be like 12 cars, 14 cars all weathered up like that. So I think that'd be kind of fun. So I've got here, I'll show you. This is what I've got stacked up here waiting to be weathered. Hang on just a sec. I've got some cars, I've got some, let's see here. So here's a bunch of stuff I picked up at the last show. We've got a bunch of these Genstars, and then I've got some really beautiful, that's a Thrall all-door boxcar, and a really nice, who is this? Oh yeah, Freeport. Trucks are over there already finished. I've got a whole train of this older style that A-Line came out with. I think Deluxe did those. So I've got a bunch of this I got to get weathered. So we will, we'll do a whole thing about that.
Jeff says scale trains have a nice drop on end scale locomotives today.
Oh, cool.
Ryan says, "I'll bring down my Kato well car set, unless I should bring something else. I'll have to email and see what I need to bring."
Yeah, whatever you want to either weather or whatever you want to run. Yeah, you want to bring something down, we'll run it on here, get some videos, and then whatever you feel like weathering. I'm going to have a couple of practice cars for you to start with, so you don't have something really expensive, because these are just things I picked up at the show somewhere. I don't know where I put them. They're around here somewhere. But we've got those yellow cars, and those are a really good one to practice on, because if you can weather on yellow, you can weather any white car, gray car, any of the lighter tone cars. So it's really a good thing to practice on. So I've got those 4 cars all set aside for us to do, and then we may do it over a couple of days. So we'll start with that. Then if you're comfortable enough with weathering that, then we will. If you want to bring your own down, I'll help you and give you tips on doing that, and I'll just maybe weather right next to you. Start working on my own containers and things. Okay.
Okay, let's see. Sorry, I'm working on that spreadsheet. Yeah. Brock says that baby blue is a nice calm color.
It is. I like that thrall. I like that thrall car. I picked this up at the Rockford show. Really liked it. Didn't notice it till I got home, but I'll fix it. I think he was gonna do something about an end of train device right here. It has a big hole drilled out. I'm sure if I probably open this up, I'm gonna see some. So it looks like there's some stuff in there, like maybe there was a battery thing in there. But I'll just fill that, and I know I can match the blue without any problem. I'm really good at matching paint colors with my acrylics, so I'll give that a shot. I'll just fill it with a little bit of putty, and then I'll paint over the top. You'll never know that was even there. I'll wash this, get it all cleaned up, and then this is going to be a great one to. Boy, this top needs to be. I need to adjust this top. He did a bad job of gluing this back on, so I'm assuming there's something definitely in there. This is going to be a beautiful car to weather. Get it faded down with all of these posts and everything here, the bars and stuff. It's gonna really weather up beautifully.
Okie says, Lance, that was me that said that about scale trains, lol.
Oh, okay.
Ryan, it sounds like, yep. Josh says, I'm heading off. Have a good evening.
Enjoy the show.
Love all your buildings.
Thank you. Hope you have a good time tomorrow with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it was Josh, right? Going to the train show?
Yep. Prayers for your uncle.
For the other guy's uncle, yeah.
No, for Josh's uncle.
Oh, yes. Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Brock says, hi, Fred. Let's see.
So, yes.
Ryan says, Iowa, FEC, Rock Island, CSX Heritage ones, the BLI didn't do it in Union Pacific.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
nice haul.
We are definitely going to be doing. Oh, I got to finish up my MB car over there. I noticed there's a few cars I got stragglers around here. I don't remember if I did put dull coats on my box cars. That's the hard part. I started having to keep a sheet where I'm at in my weathering and building stages on all my cars, because I know there's some that I haven't done anything to as far as sealing them. I guess it really wouldn't hurt me to put a second or third coat if I've already got a single coat on there of dull coat. It's not that big a deal, so I'll just probably wind up redoing all of my cars eventually. I don't have that many cars I have to worry about, so at this stage. All right. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay. Anything?
Let's see. Ryan asks, how's the parking garage doing?
You know, ever since we printed the parking garage, I haven't touched it. I got to where I wanted to get this lower level done, so I've got it. It's in place. It's going to take some work because they're all off a little bit. All the levels are off just a little bit, so it's one of these things. I'm going to have to start on the lower level and start working my way up and getting everything level by doing some filing and some grinding and getting them to where they're it's going to sit smooth. Once I do, it'll look pretty good, so I'll be happy with that.
Brian says, have you guys played around with or seen anything with nail stamps for model trains?
With nail stamps.
Yeah, haven't heard of that.
Huh? No.
Jamie asks, how's Skid Row going?
Same.
Yeah,
Skid Row is,
No.
but yeah, I was waiting on getting the grass tufts, and I got those today. Around here somewhere. You can put them back down here on the floor. But anyway, so now that I've got the grass tufts, the static grass tufts, I can actually finish all of the overgrown parts of it. So now that I have that, I want to go ahead and finish painting the stairs, dull coat it, get the ladders in, and then I can do window glazings, and that'll be done. It's less than 2 days worth of work away from finishing. I've gotten so caught up in doing this for all of our passenger stuff that I was doing that it just kind of got put on the back burner. So now that I do have the tufts, and I can make that look really good, I'm sure I'll get really interested in getting back to it. So we'll get on that and get it finished up. Okay.
Okay. Oh, Ryan says when you guys get a chance, Google nail stamps for model Warhammers.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, I've done a lot of Warhammer. I don't know. I think we showed you guys the Warhammer stuff I did. Let me grab it. Let's see here. This will really give you an idea of my weathering. Okay. So, these are some custom pieces we did. I'll put it over here and I'll bring the camera over.
That's cool.
What's that?
Okay, it's a popular method for applying squad markings, chapter icons, and heraldry.
Oh,
Let's see, uses chemically etched metal plates and a silicone stamper to transfer high viscosity stamping polish or solvent-based paints onto curved surfaces like shoulder pads and bases.
oh, cool.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
really
that was
nice.
pretty neat.
Places I got 2 of them. JB says poor neighborhoods are always last.
Yeah, they are. All right.
Unfortunately.
So here is our looted. Yes?
JB asks any billboards or advertisements?
Not yet. No. We're just graffiti at this point.
Oh, and Brian says I don't see a whole lot for model train and nail stamps, but it looks like it would work really well for some graffiti or pattern stuff.
It could. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So these are white-faced, white hand orcs that we did. This is a looted Scooby-Doo mystery machine. There was a file for it online, and I set it on a set of tracks and really rusted it up big time because their stuff always looks junky. This really gives you a good idea of the rusting and weathering effects. Of course, Scooby has to be in war paint, so he's right there. And we got Scooby snacks stacked inside the thing. Weathering came out really nice on all the guns. There's a Killacan. It has the checkerboard shoulder. That's all hand painted. All of that rust, everything you see right there, that's all done with just a paintbrush.
Ryan says very cool.
Well, thank you.
Crochet lady says I just closed the back door and the moon is beautiful, almost full.
Oh, yeah. So you can see here we've got the blood on the blades and all of that stuff. So got all the rust, everything on the teeth. So there's there's our looted mystery machine and Killacan. So we did that probably about a year ago, somewhere right around there. These were 3D painted, obviously, and then done up. So that's the kind of weathering and stuff you're going to start to see coming in our older areas and things. So, whew.
You okay?
Yeah, the phone is just aiming to the back.
Oh, hang on.
All right. So, is that down because it's going to tip back?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What we need to do,
Well, no, it's just because when you have the phone straight up and down versus aiming down a little bit,
yeah, the weight balance.
the whole thing does it.
See, Jamie says facades. Oh, you retracted it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Oki says. Oh, Easy Bud says good evening.
Good evening.
Ryan says I ordered the 808 and the 810.
Okay. Excellent.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, because Oki had ordered them too.
Oh, okay.
Or Oki ordered the 810 and 815.
Oh, okay. And that's FECs? Or
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, FECs.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, good to see you, Easy Buds. Oh, Jamie says any broken and deteriorating facades in Skid Row?
Not yet. We're going to have a section coming up that is going to have that I'm going to pour. You guys saw when I poured the concrete here. I'm going to actually pour some buildings with plaster, and we're going to break it all up, and you're going to see like a building that's just half just falling apart completely with the floors and everything, and it'll just be a pile of rubble at the bottom, and we'll have it chain link fenced around. So that will be, we'll have that. We'll have one block that's like that, and then the block next to it, right next to it, will be the Salvation Army block, where we'll have the building that's being constructed. They'll have all the I-beams where they're building the new housing unit. So that's all coming. That'll be the next two sections, next two block sections that we have. All right. So I think what time is it?
9:06.
Okay, so we've been at it for about an hour. Yeah. So we're going to be on Monday night. Like I said, hopefully we'll resolve the light issue. At least get all this wood off the ceiling, and they'll have to do some patching with joint compound all the old screw holes, and we'll get the new lights installed, and then hopefully that'll give us a lot more light in here. You guys will be able to enjoy that a little bit better, see things a little bit better. And maybe you'll actually be able to see the green if we get the right white lights in here. I got bright white, so we'll see what happens, if that's going to help or not.
Jamie says thanks.
Yeah.
And Oki says it's 10:06 for him.
10:06, okay. Yeah, 9:06 here, obviously.
He says, so will we see you and Gabe Sunday night?
It'll be Monday night.
Monday.
Monday
Yeah.
night. We've got a lot going on this weekend. I want to get some more stuff done. I want to get these air conditioning units. I want to see what we've already got them printed. I'd like to get those put on place before Monday. Get the lower area down here. So maybe Monday night we can actually sit and lay some track out and start to try to get a little bit of a layout going.
Brock says, thanks again, guys, for your channel. I really enjoy it.
Oh,
Have a good
good.
night.
You too.
You too.
I'm just a little tired, so I still recovering from the past 2 days of the volunteer stuff. So I'm about ready for bed tonight.
Ryan says, Oki, enough. We are not on Florida time just because FEC is cool.
That's all right.
Jamie says, liked.
Good. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I forget to mention that. We're still getting notices from YouTube that they're still having an issue. Make sure if you have liked and subscribed that you're still subscribed, because they are still kicking people off with whatever they've done with their latest update. And they're apologizing about it, but it doesn't fix the problem. You have to still go in and make sure you're still subscribed and your notifications are still taken care of.
Brock says, I need to steam some corn. Wish it was an engine.
I like steamed corn, so that'd be fun either way.
Yeah.
So.
Oki says, I have to be up at 5:05 and you will all be asleep.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
And look for that video tomorrow night for the new hobby shop. And we'll have the discount code for you. It's just a little small place right down in Rockford. Very nice gentleman, older fella. So he, like I said, he handles collections. So there's going to be some real rare stuff in there. He's going to call us whenever he gets a new one in, and we'll go down and we'll just preview the boxes for you guys. And if you see something you like, you just call him, use the code, and he'll ship anywhere in the country. So
Brock waves goodbye.
all right. Again, thank you everybody for joining us tonight, and
Yes.
we'll see you. Well, I'm not going to say for sure we're not going to do a Sunday, but more than likely it'll be Monday. But we may pop one on there. That's why it's good to have the notifications set so you don't miss them. Because we'll try to do this summer. We'll try to do the rest of it doing like an hour ahead of time.
Crochet Lady's heading off.
Okay.
Yeah, have a good night.
Yeah.
Ryan says, good seeing you guys. Talk soon.
You too. Have a good night, and then we'll talk to you. Yeah, we'll talk to you within the next few days. This next week, and we'll get a day set up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oki says good night too.
All right. Well, take care, everybody, and thanks for stopping in. And then we will see you Sunday or Monday, or both. Maybe both. Who knows? If I've got so much to do, we may just show it all. So,
Easy Bud says, "Guess I missed the good stuff. Catch you next time."
Well, it's going to be, yeah, we talked about everything that's going on that we just got done over the past few days. So it's going to be indexed here pretty quick. You can just watch it under the live thing. If you want to get caught up, fast forward to
That
some of the-
replay.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you can hit the replay on this. It'll be there within probably 10 minutes. So,
Yep.
all right. Well, thanks everybody. And then we will talk to you soon. Have a good weekend if we don't talk to you before Monday.